campers, we're going to do a tour here of Muskallonge State Park here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Pulling up to the park right now, and we'll see you in the inside. And we're pulling in to the guard shack to check in. When you first start coming in, they got a big parking lot up front for check-in. You can get ice and wood here at this campground. And there is no cell service, so if you come up by the check-in, there's a couple picnic tables set up where you can sit and pick up Wi-Fi and be able to get on. First loop we're turning in here will be sites 1 through 80. Looks like they've done a lot of work in here, so a lot of the sites are still closed, but we'll take a loop through. So the loop we're heading into is sites 52 through 80. .53 here, looks to be an ADA pull-through site. These be all the new sites. This is 54. Here comes 58. And across from the camp host and the modern bathhouse. There's site 60. There's 61 and 62. This would be site 63, all right here where this big camper is that you get. Very large site, right on the water. Backs up to the playground. Walk right out into the water. Small little launch area for canoes, paddle boats. Making our turn. There's site 65, 67. There's 66, 68. 70, right across from the bathhouse. 69, 72, pretty big flat graveled site. Continuing on down, 71, 73. 75. Site 79 right here is pretty small, kind of a little bit of a hill going into. Good for campers, or small campers that is, in tents. Here's 77 and 80, and we'll make our turn. As you enter the next section here, there's a small outhouse up front here, and we're going to hit through sites 1 through 51 right now. Again, the majority of these sites are saying that they're closed because they look to be all newly seeded and leveled. Here's 4 and 6 kind of on a hill, kind of a smaller site. 8. This is site 5, fairly big flat site. Here's site 7. Site 9. Again, pretty long sites, could fit a big camper in and still give you room. This is 12, 14. These ones, again, a little unlevel, kind of on a little hill. Good for tents, probably. Here's 17 and 19. They back up right onto the water. And then here's 16 and 18. And right by 18 is a water spigot for water. Continuing down, there's 21, 23, which back right up to the water. Making our turn, 22 and 24. This is 26, which is a pull through. Yeah, 25 and 27, which are pretty small sites. Back up to the water. Coming around, 27, 29, 31. All back up to the water. Come back to our inner ones. Here's 28. Here's 30. This way we have sites 35 and 33, back up to the water. Not really big sites, lots of hills. Again, here's 32 and 34, kind of hilly. We'll come around here. These are all the new ones. They're pretty small pads, but pretty level. 41, 43, 45, 47, right across from 47 looks to be putting in a new water spigot. Last couple sites, 49 and 50 and 51. We're coming back up to the front here and we'll head back to the next section. Continuing back on the main road that you come in on, off to your right here is the dump station. There is 2 dumps, so 2 can dump at the same time. Bless you, wife.
Thank you.
And this is the dumpster area for your garbage. We're gonna make our turn in here, and we're gonna hit sites 81 through 130. First section here will be sites 106 through 130. Here's 106, 108. Here's 107, 109. 111, here's site 112 and 110, 113, 115, and this is 117, a big pull-through site, 119, a pretty good sized pull-through site. This is site 116 right down here on the water, and 118. Great views of the lake. This would be Muskallonge Lake. You can tell that it is really breezy down on these sites. Here's site 120, 121. There's 122, that's a big pull-through site. And 123, which is a big pull-through. Site 125. This is 124. 126. 128. And 130. 129 right here on the corner. Big site. And we're back up to the front. We'll see you in the next loop. When you start to come in to head to the next loop, you have two outhouses up here in the front. And now we're going to head into sites 81 through 105. And 81 right here in the corner, pretty good sized site. Site 83, which happens to be our little site this weekend. Really level, big trees. Site 86. Here's 85. 87. These sites are pretty wide down here, so you definitely can spread out. Here's 89. 91. Right at the end of the turn. And again, down here at the end where you have great views of the lake. You can walk right in. Our turn, site 93, coming up to 94 and 95, which back up right by the modern bathhouse that's in this section. Bathhouse has been super clean. DNR definitely takes care of this campsite really well in here. By site 86, or excuse me, 96 and 97, which back up to the camp post over here. Coming down, sites 100, 102, 104. Site 99, again one of our camping group members this weekend. Site 101, right at the end of the road. 104 and 105 kind of back up to this small little woods. And right here in the corner is site 103. That's your tour of this section. We'll head down to the next area of the park. As you continue down the main road, you'll head down towards the boat launch at the end of the road. Have a couple more sites down through here that we'll make a loop through. We're going to enter in. These are sites 131 through 140. Site 131.
Much more secluded.
Yes, definitely kind of secluded back in here. Lots of trees. Definitely cannot feel the wind coming off the lake in here. Here's site 132. A little uneven back here. is a bathhouse back here, but it is one of the older styles. But it's relatively clean and been taken care of, so no big difference. Coming through, this is site 133, pretty big site.
Big pull through.
Got a big pull through site here. It's 148, right next to the bathhouse. A great site right down here on the water. It's 134. Great views, but a little windy right here because there's no trees. Again, you can see all the woods, so it kind of keeps it secluded. Here's site 135. Again, this is 136. Coming around here, here's 38, 138, excuse me. Got a little drinking fountain and a spigot. 138 gets this whole site. Here's 137s. This is 139. Really big, kind of secluded site. You're kind of wrapped around with trees all the way around you. And coming to the end, this is site 140. Again, very big site. It's open. Fit a big camper in here. And we're back up to the main road. We'll head back to the next section. Now we're going to head into the next loop. It's 141 through 151. Again, really secluded. Lots of big trees. Here's 141. This is 142. Here's 143. And there's a water spigot right here at 143 and 144. You got to turn down here. Here's site 145. Again, great lake views of the site. Water down here. Lots of big trees to block the wind. Here's site 147, real close to the water. This is 146. Here's 148, which is a pull-through, which is right next to the older style bathhouse. Come around, 149. Here's 150. Last one down here in this loop. Here's 151. On to our next loop. Entering into the next loop here. This will be sites 152 through 159. Here's site 152. It's starting to rain on us a little bit down here. 154. There's 153. Right by a water spigot again and a drinking fountain. These look to be all inner sites here, nothing really on the water. 155. As you can see, it's pretty tree lined. Again, the wind is blowing strong, but you cannot even feel it in here really. You can see the trees moving, but you don't really feel anything, so you are kind of blocked. 156.
That's that pull through from the other side.
Oh yeah, it's a pull through, so the numbers are on the other side for that one. This is site 157. And this one is 158. And the last site on this loop, here's 159. And we'll head down towards the boat launch. So down here at the end of the road will be the boat launch. Muskallonge Lake. Another dock, boat launch area. And it just looks like about spots for maybe 3 or 4 vehicles right here, and an outhouse. That's all the parking there is down here. A little wetland area. And that's your boat launch. We'll start heading back out. And we're starting to come back up towards the front of the park. There's a couple more dumpsters up here in case the back ones are full. And there's a bigger parking lot up here in the front for overflow or your guests. And this is the small section where they got a couple picnic tables where you can sit and pull up and be able to get on some Wi-Fi that's free that they broadcast out from the check-in station. And that was your tour of Muskallonge Lake State Park here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy camping. Hey campers, just wanted to add a little something to the Muskallonge video that I really didn't include that should be. You're allowed to ride your ATVs, side-by-sides, right up to your campsite and park them. You do not have to trailer them to your trails. This park does allow you to ride them right in and park them at your site, and you can come and go as you please. You just have to follow regular road rules. And most of the roads up there have signs posted that the ATVs and side-by-sides all can only do like 25 miles an hour on the sides of the road. But again, this is a big thing at this campground, that you're allowed to ride them right into your site and park them and leave from there. And we've seen this happening the whole time we were there. And this is a big plus for this park. Just wanted to add that in.